Hey y'all, your girl is back with another one. Hope all is well. And if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, your girl is telling you I love you. So hopefully you guys had a good weekend. And don't be worried about why your girl got a dress on. Today I was lounging and just, being in my femininity. So don't be coming for me too much in them comments. Yes, I got a dress on. Yes, I'm kind of, giving mother Sunday school teacher. But, oh well, you better enjoy it, okay? And be glad that I'm letting you even see me in a dress. Because your girl usually have workout stuff on. So not too much, okay? Tread lightly in them comments if you're trying to be funny, okay? Ixnay on the BSA, okay? How about that? But I had a pretty good weekend. I've been in a stage of keeping to myself, not doing too much. You know, I'm a homebody for the most part. Don't get me wrong, I will get out, but I prefer to be in the house. So today I did Sunday dinner, little pot roast, little carrots with broccoli and rice on this, and cornbread on the side, really. But it's cornbread cake, my little side when he put it together. Because, yes, he knows how to cook too. So, whatever young lady really get him in the near future, he going to be blessing you with some meals. So, you better have some act right. You better be saying thank you, okay? Because they're going to be pretty good. How about that? Confirmation. I know y'all heard my ice machine. But back to what I was saying, I had a pretty peaceful, for the most part, weekend. Keep it to myself, staying in my lane, minding my own little business, not worried about what nobody else is talking about or what they doing. I was invited out a few times, but I just wasn't feeling it. Sometimes as you get older, you got to get in a stage of being an adult, not always in the streets. You got to grow out of the streets so you can go out of the streets and get to your business and do what you need to do. Everything doesn't require you hanging out, being outside. I'm talking to you, to the ones that's always out every weekend partying. Some of y'all partying with your kids now, you know, but we're going to leave that alone. Really, we're going to leave that alone. That's cool. That's fine and dandy when the little birthdays roll around if you're one to celebrate it, because everybody don't celebrate them. If you're one to do that, that's fine. But every weekend, y'all hanging out like that's your homegirl, homeboy. At some point, we got to start drawing the line. We got to do better, you know. You can always put your mouth on people, and not even literally, like disrespectfully, y'all be putting your mouth on people, and don't nobody got time for that when you should be putting your mouth on your kids in the right way, parenting. Because some of y'all need to get your mouths off your kids because y'all nasty and you're down bad. But that's a whole nother topic, and we're going to leave that alone. But y'all got to start minding your business, making it make sense. That's what it boils down to, making it make sense. A lot of the stuff that you think makes sense, it don't make sense. Confirmation. Some of y'all just be discombobulated and you don't even know that you discombobulated. And some of y'all just be downright down bad and don't even care that you downright down bad and don't even care that you discombobulated. And all you do is this or this. And some of that don't even be. That's a whole nother topic. I was talking to somebody recently and they was talking about that. Just, they was complaining about their mate and what they had going on that wasn't going on, that is not properly, I guess, going on. But sometimes you have to communicate with people and let them know your likes and your dislikes. Sometimes you got to tell people to turn it up or turn it down or turn it round. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. You got to speak up. We lack in communication. That be our biggest problems, and then we be judgmental. And a lot of us, I ain't gonna say us, but I'm gonna say us just to make you comfortable, okay? A lot of us be insecure about things, and that starts with self. You have to dig deep in self and learn to respect yourself, love yourself, and appreciate yourself. So a lot of things will start to just blow by. You know, when certain situations come to you, you will just move through and it won't bother you. We got to learn to grow and get into a space where we stop allowing people to bother us and get under our skin, you know. They're only going to get you as mad as you decide to get, because right now, the space I'm in, I'm not allowing people just to come in and interrupt my peace. Like, that's out. Anybody coming to interrupt my peace, I'm sorry. I'm going to tap on the screen on that one. No, okay? I'm not going for it. That's out. I enjoy who I am, and I love who I am, and I'm going to be who I am, and what you see is what you get to a certain degree. If you are a person that gets the opportunity to get closer to me and we get a good understanding, then you get a lot more, you know. But some of y'all, your girl good. You know, you cool with you cool for whoever you cool for. You know, a lot of y'all cool over there. You know, like I say, often over there or back there, way back there. Keep going where I can't see you. Yeah, some of y'all, yeah, that's for y'all. But the others that are real, you know, that are genuine, you know, hi, how you doing? In my respectful voice, you know, that's my movie, Norbit. I like old school movies. I like a lot of old school things because this new school stuff is confusing. You know, a lot of stuff is down bad right now. You know, like I'd rather be in the house. I'm just put it like that. A lot of stuff that be going on. You know, I was recently watching, I guess, those takeovers. You know, they went and robbed the phone store. You know, y'all, okay. Y'all know this man got these people down here, and this martial law will kick in on y'all. Y'all keep that riffraff up. Y'all out here stealing in your own communities. You know, these are the businesses that allow your cities to thrive. And you guys want to come through with the buffoonery. Okay? It's all good. So when you wake up, well, around the time when at first or whenever you have to pay your phone bill and that store is shut down and you got to drive to Timbuktu to go pay that phone bill, because some of these cities that are smaller, you know, they have so many phone area. Ooh, let me run that back. See, trying to twist my words. They have so many phone stores in that area. And depending on which ones you get, they might send a word to the fellow sister or brother shop and let them know, like, these fools over here robbing. So a lot of them might start packing up. Then what y'all gonna do? Make it make sense. Confirmation. Burn rubber like that and keep going when you get a dumb idea. Because a lot of y'all be getting dumb ideas. I hope you're listening to me. A lot of y'all do stupid stuff that'll have you in situations that are long term. A lot of y'all go for the dumbest crimes. Not all. I give it to the ones that went big. I give it to you. But I'm talking about somebody like per se that will go steal a candy bar knowing they got two strikes. Stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, make it make sense. You know, I'm talking about make it make sense. You rather go spend money at the club on a drink instead of buying your baby some diapers. Make it make sense. You rather go buy a bunch of takeout food that's gonna cost a lot rather than going to the grocery store and buying a pack of meat, a pack of this, a pack of that, you know, just a little few fuses and chooses that'll put a nice meal together for less than that meal that you finna go buy and you don't even know what you're gonna get. Because they be messing up these meals, okay? Stuff be missing. They don't give you sauces, you know. Like sometimes they give you a bad attitude. Sometimes they overcharge you. Because if you haven't noticed, when you go to certain area, the prices change on things. It'd be the same meal that you may normally get if you frequent that spot. But if you go in other places, it's going to be higher. Make it make sense. Every decision you make in life is going to determine how your future, if you're going to have a future, and how it may be. You guys got to start living not just for the now. Try to live for your future. Even though we know it's not promised, but you lessen your chances on having a really good life when you make stupid decisions. They say you play a stupid game, you get a stupid prize. So if that's how you like to live, you want to keep getting stupid prizes, you know, because like I say, some of y'all into other things. So I get it. You know, some of y'all like to be put yourself in situations so y'all can go back and date. Okay, that's not all. That's some, and I know a lot of the sums. That's why I'm even speaking on it. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful to anybody that may be in that situation, but I know some people that do that so they can go like it's a dating game. Okay, that's the ones that I'm cracking a joke about because ain't none of that funny. I hate to see people locked up and in situations where that somebody is telling them what they have to do and what they can and cannot do. That's not cool for anybody. It's not even cool for these animals sometimes. That's why they be tripping out like the dance, you know, with that trip out. That's why they be doing that. Everybody be mad. Like, don't nobody want to be caged in. But a lot of your caging is here in your mind. You got to uncage this and uncage this, okay? Start doing that, and you'll see your world changing. You'll see your life changing. You'll see if you have some morals, they'll start to change too. Because a lot of y'all don't have no morals. A lot of y'all wouldn't know what that was if it slapped you in the face. You know, a lot of y'all wouldn't even know that. If it hit you, if it just socked you in your eye, you wouldn't even know that. You know, everything isn't for everybody, and that's something that I have learned the more season that I have got. Each year I season, and I'm about to re-season again in a few days. The day I came into this world is coming up pretty soon. So it's a blessing for me, and it's definitely a blessing for y'all, for the people out here that tune in on these videos, because you're able to get some of this blessing that you guys were blessed with. So I just want y'all to know that I do appreciate y'all that tap in and hit the like. Come on, hit the like and start subscribing. I need some more subscribers. Y'all was doing good. The likes was coming in. I'm starting to get more and more comments. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna send y'all some love for everyone new that has tuned in, that has tapped in with your girl. Keep coming back, because I have a message and I'm going to keep giving it to you. If you have questions, ask. There was someone that asked a question recently, and I just want you to know, if you tune back in, that I'm going to go through some things because I have a lot of educational stuff. I'm just going to let you know that. And I have to kind of go through some things so I can see. I'm going to look for the information that you asked. I want you guys to know that I do tap in with the comments, even though some of the comments, you know, they go a little too far, you know, but it's just in love. I know that. I know y'all got a lot of love for your girl. That's why y'all tune in, and I appreciate y'all. I got to get these algorithms back up because your girl been kind of just, you know, kind of holding back a little bit because I've been a little busy doing other little things that's starting to come together, like butt cheeks, you know, if you know what I mean, you know. Well, some of y'all, because some of y'all ain't no butt cheeks, so that concept wouldn't even register with you, and it's going over your head, and I get that, okay? But for the other ones that do understand, you know, just know that everything good takes time. Everything that we want to build with, is gonna take time. So be patient. You guys have to learn to be patient. Y'all not patient no more. Y'all want everything just rapido, just rapido. That's how y'all want it, but it don't work like that. I'm gonna need y'all to relax, okay? Pull back a little bit. Woosah. I need y'all to start woosahing, because y'all be coming with that spitfire, and we don't need that right now. We need these. Y'all need to smile, you know? These are mine, and I try to keep them. And no, I don't have anything, you know, worked on. Everything is natural, and I'm trying to keep it that way, you know. Except for these lashes, you already know we be extending them lashes, so don't come over here playing like, oh, them lashes. I'm telling you, the lashes, okay. But other than that, you know, a few little pieces up in here. We're gonna keep it all the way real, okay. But other than that, you know, when I say natural, no makeup. Lip gloss is always gonna pop. I done told y'all that, so don't even bring that up. They're gonna always pop. I gotta keep that lip gloss, because you know these coolers, you gotta keep them, you know, a little moist, okay? Because we don't want them crack around here looking like a crack or a crep head, okay? Because they be dried and y'all have something else to say. So, you know, I'm trying to be as presentable as I can in certain situations, because, you know, typically your girl be working out, so I'll be with the sweat. So y'all gonna take what I'm giving you. But right now, this is relax mode. This is what I like. You know, I like to be feminine. I love that. You know, I was one of those kids that used to like to play dress up, and now I get to do it now. But I hope you guys, have a blessed week. Tomorrow is Monday, so I hope you guys have a blessed beginning of your week. I'm always trying to send y'all some love, and hopefully I get it in return. And the love that I do get, I appreciate. And I even love the haters that love me, that love to keep my name in your mouth all day. That's cool, as long as you got my name in your mouth. But on that note, you guys, I want you guys to go out, get tested, because y'all be around here with the yeah, y'all be with all that, all that, we know. So be safe, okay? And lessen up some of them partners, because y'all be around here partying with your pants. Y'all be partying with your pants in your pants. Y'all just be with the party. There's a lot of partiers out there in the world. And I'm not talking about Miss Fiesta, because we're not doing that, okay? But I'm talking about the ones that be out there. Y'all got a date every week. Y'all got a different date. I'm talking to you, okay? I'm talking to you. If you out there got a new date, a new person every week, I'm talking to you. Get it together. And on that note, keep smiling.